Alrighty, we're here. Okay, let's make sure the volume looks good. We got another minute before 8 p.m. You guys get up in here. Let's get this stream started. Hope everybody's doing good. Let me go to the Facebook page really quick and add this to the Facebook, y'all. Y'all get up in here in the meantime, man. Hit that like button as soon as you join the stream as well. Y'all know how we do. Don't forget to share the channel if you haven't shared the channel yet. And if you like this kind of content, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Share the content. We're going to have a really nice conversation tonight. Where we going? Let's go. All right. All right, let me go share this over here, y'all. Give me a second. Hit that like button down below, y'all. I know it's Friday. I know we usually go live on Thursday, so we're gonna do it a little bit different tonight. All right. All right. Where's the live? Where is it at? YouTube be on some real, you know. So let's see where we at. All right, there we go. Let's share this over here. All right. All right, hit that like button down below, y'all. If you're here right now, hit that like button. If you like these videos, don't forget we still got the merch. You want to support the channel, best way to support the channel is to pick up our merch. Right now we got everything on sale, $20 each for the tees. You want to support 16 bars, best way to support 16 bars is to purchase that merch, all right? See what's going on in the chat. Jody Niles, Trinidad and Tobago is in the building. Jody, what's good, man? Shout out to Lance Meter Road, Carinash, my hometown. Shout out to my homeboy. Shout out to all my boys. Shout out to all my brothers down in Trinidad and Tobago, Carinash. Big ups. I see Jason's in the building. Jason, what's good? Jason says, shout out to the Take Flight Society. See what Jason says. Jason say, yo, sub, what up? Red McFly and I, July 20th, New Haven, Connecticut, performing with the Locks, the LOX, the best three-man group of all time. Yeah. The Locks, 30th tour anniversary, and August the 3rd, they're going to be out in Buffalo Herd Fest with Fat Joe. Woo! Red McFly is doing it big. He's down there with the LOX. Then he's teaming up with Fat Joe and more. He said announcements are coming soon. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Take Flight Society. That's right, man. Jason says, Common Pete Rock album, fire emoji. Look, man, listen. Today we're going to talk about the resurgent. We're going to talk about the resurgent of older MCs putting out music. Okay, so we have a lot of legacy artists. I hate saying that, legacy artists, but we have a lot of artists from the 90s that's actually still putting out music today. So today we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to be asking you guys today, hit the comment section down below like you always do. Who has, let me rephrase, which legacy artist? I'm not talking about the new, I'm not talking about Meg Thee Stallion. I'm not talking about Ice Spice. I'm not talking about these new, I'm talking about the legacy artists, the Nas's, the Snoop Dogg's, the legacy artists. Who has the best song or best album for 2024 so far? All right, so you might be asking yourself, what legacy artist is putting out music right now? Well, Eminem has something out right now. Album coming out, I believe album coming out tonight. He dropped some singles. Or is the album already out? Let me just check title. Hold up. I think the album is already out. Let me see. Already released albums. New albums. Eminem album is already out. So, the death of Slim Shady is out right now. What do you guys think of that album? Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what y'all think about the new Eminem album. Today we're going to be talking about legacy artists that's dropping new music in 2024. Who has the best content right now for the legacy artists? Your boy LL Cool J is back out there, y'all. He did a single with, I think, Rick Ross. Which who's the single here with right now? This is a single that LL Cool J has out. Rick Ross and Fat Joe. And he has another song he just released the video for, which is called Passion. So LL Cool J is back out there, y'all. He's dropping songs, getting ready to drop the new album. He's doing his press runs. I've seen him doing a lot of press. I've seen him doing a lot of interviews right now. What do y'all think about LL Cool J releasing new music? I see Jason in the chat. Jason said the Eminem album out is trash. Oh, man. I saw somebody dropped a comment in the community section where they said that Eminem has a very loyal fan base. Eminem does. Okay? I know there are people that's going to be out there that's going to say the album's trash, the album might not be good, but Eminem has his followers. And I'm not saying that the music is good or not. That's not what I'm saying. I hear what Jason is saying. I'm just saying that Eminem has his fans. He has his followers. He has his loyal fan base that's going to ride with him no matter what. It's like Drake. Drake is taking big L's right now, and I ain't talking about the rapper. Drake is taking big L's, but Drake has his fans out there that's going to ride with him no matter what. So LL Cool J is back at it, y'all. Couple singles out. Getting ready to drop that new album. But I think right now, just released, this might be the best album currently out for the legacy albums, guys. Common Sense. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like Common Sense. But I did 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like Common Sense. Common Sense new album is out. Produced by none other than the legendary Pete Rock. The Auditorium, Volume 1. I took a listen to that album. I ran it maybe once or twice. I think I ran it twice. Very, very toned down album from Common. And I guess that's what you might expect. Common is not a loud, lavish entertainer, rapper, artist. So the album, pretty decent. No, I don't think there's any huge standout track that I think he can have as a hot single. But when you listen to the album as a whole, I enjoyed the album. So Common Sense, The Auditorium, Volume 1. Common has been releasing music since the 90s, okay? So I'm asking you guys today, which of the legacy artists right now that's been releasing music, who has the best song or album out right now? This is a surprise to me. And y'all know how I love The Rock. Y'all know how I love The Rock. Y'all know Rockefeller for life. Y'all know that. Jason has a comment. Jason says, as far as legacy artists, I'll say Common got it now until more legacy artists drop their album. So Jason is going with Common and Pete Rock right now for the best album. Memphis Bleek is dropping music, y'all. Bleek is dropping new music. Listen, I gotta be honest. I'm a big Bleek fan. Shout out to Bleek. Shout out to Warehouse Records. Shout out to all that. Shout out to Get Low, all that stuff. Shout out to the Duce Squad. Bleek is my man. Shout out to Bleek. Y'all know I love Bleek music. I was very surprised when I saw Memphis Bleek releasing new music. And I gotta say, I was doubtful when when I heard the first song that he released, I was like, it's okay. It's okay. And then he released another single. he released another single, Bands Up. And I changed my mind, yo. Listen, there are some artists that I think need to stay sitting down. All right, there are some legacy artists that just stop making music. All right, you had your run. You were great at a certain time. You started putting out some lukewarm music, and there are some artists that need to sit down and just chill. But I gotta say, the Bleek stuff is pretty good. These two singles, after I listened to them more and more, the Bleek singles are pretty good. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Have you heard Memphis Bleek's new music? What do you think of Memphis Bleek putting out new music? What do you think about the legacy artists still releasing music? I already told you Eminem dropped some stuff. I already told you LL Cool J dropping some stuff. Common Sense dropped some stuff. Hit the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys feel. How do you guys feel about the legacy artists dropping new music in 2024? Who has the best content right now? Spice One has an album out. Platinum OG from Spice One. Y'all know Spice One, legendary West Coast artist. I think Bay Area. Don't quote me. Hit the comments if I'm wrong. In the comment section, we got Art Official Covers. Shout out to Art Official Covers. Onyx being one. Did Onyx put out new stuff this year? I know they put out some stuff last year, but I don't know if Onyx put out new stuff this year. Hold up. Let me check Onyx. Anything this year? Okay, yes. Ghetto Anthems. So Onyx has an album out as well that was released in 2024. I'm sorry I missed that one. Ghetto Anthems. There is 15 tracks on the album. Pretty decent track listing, 15 tracks. There's some re-recorded stuff on there. Okay, I gotta go take a listen to that. So thank you for that, Art Official Covers. Onyx also has some new music out. Like I said, Spice One has a new album out. What do you guys think about the legacy artists dropping new music? One of my favorite MCs of all time, Wu-Tang Clan General, Ghostface Killer, dropped his album, Set the Tone. Listen, Ghost has been very consistent over the years dropping music. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but guys like Ghostface and Styles P, they've been dropping albums consistently over the years. All right, 12 Ways to Die and all that stuff from Ghostface. So Ghostface's new album, Set the Tone, I gotta say again, very good album. I enjoyed that album thoroughly. Hit the comments. Let me know if you listened to that album yet from Ghostface. We got Iman in the building. Harlem is in the building. Iman is here. Iman says, what you feel about the LL's new song? I like the LL new song. I don't think it's crazy hot, Iman, but I like it. Right now, Iman said, I honestly think it's trash. I like it, Iman. LL Cool J, it's not crazy hard, but I actually like the second single he put out, the Passion joint. I think the Passion joint is fine. Again, Set the Tone, for me, was a pretty good album from Ghostface. I'm asking everybody today, of all the legacy artists releasing music, who has the best content right now? And while we're here right now, I gotta issue an apology to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, if you're watching this, if anybody that's close to Snoop Dogg, please let Snoop Dogg know I apologize, Snoop Dogg. Okay? A few years back, maybe 3 or 4 years back, Snoop Dogg announced that he's bought Death Row Records and he was going to be putting out Death Row content. He was going to be putting out music. He was going to be doing merch years ago. After about a year of nothing, I dog Snoop Dogg out. All right, I got on him. All right. I was saying a whole bunch of stuff about Snoop. What are you doing with the music? What are you doing with the label? You're not doing nothing. It's in hiatus. You got Death Row. You're not doing nothing. You're not putting out no music. I was saying all kind of crazy stuff. All right? But this year, 2024, Snoop Dogg has came through. Snoop, I apologize. As a man, I apologize to you, Snoop. It took a while for you to do what you said you was going to do, but you did it. Snoop Dogg is releasing videos after videos after videos. Death Row Records is releasing videos, interracial content, merch, the new album. Shout out to Snoop. Shout out to Death Row Records. WAWG, We All We Got album. That's my favorite legacy album right now. Let me see what the comments are saying. We got Paul. We got Paul in the chat. Paul, thanks for joining. Paul says, LL Cool J, 2 joints are classic with Q-Tip on the production. Yeah, so that, okay, thank you for saying that, Paul. Production by Q-Tip. Like I said, the first song, the one with Rick Ross, it's okay, I like it. But I think the second one he released, the joint called Passion, I like that one a little bit more. So, Paul, thank you for that. Iman says, Fat Joe got a new single out with Remy Ma. I saw that as well. So I don't know if Fat Joe is releasing an album. I don't know if Remy's going to release an album. But yes, Iman, that's right, y'all. Fat Joe and Remy got a new song out as well, too. So I'm asking you guys, man, which of the legacy albums, which of the legacy artists has the best content right now for 2024? My vote right now is going for the Dog Pound, and I'm kind of biased because I love the Dog Pound. All right, Daz and Corrupt, I love Daz and Corrupt, so I might be being a little bit biased right now. But so what, man? That's one of my favorite albums right now. I don't know if you can call J. Cole a legacy artist, but Cole has been out since early 2000s. I think is Cole been out early 2000s? I forgot when Cole came out, but earlier this year, J. Cole released his album. Might Delete Later. I actually really love this album. Looking at the chat, Paul has another comment. Paul says, Iman, listen to Lil Uzi. All right, Lil Uzi Vert's getting some love in the chat. Which legacy artist has the best content right now, guys? Eminem has his new album out, The Death of Slim Shady. LL Cool J has 2 singles out, Saturday Night Special and Passion. Common Sense and Pete Rock released the album The Auditorium Volume 1. The Dog Pound released their album We All We Got with a whole bunch of videos. Ghostface album out, Set the Tone. We got Memphis Bleek with a couple singles, Do Rag Bleek, and Bands Up. Bands Up is tough. I like Bands Up. Spice One has a new album out, Platinum OG. J. Cole, Might Delete Later. Who has the best content, yo? And while we're here, let me say this. Okay? Let me put this up here first. This is Uncle Murder. Uncle Murder, the Lenny Grant story is out 2024 as well. Jason in the comment, Jason says J. Cole came out around 2010. So that's 14 years. Okay, I don't think we can call J. Cole a legacy artist. So let's take Cole off this list. 14 years, that's not too far. That's not too far out. Thank you for that, Jason. This is what I gotta say about this, guys. Around the 2000s, like somewhere in the 2000s, the conversation started of how old do you have to be to release new music? And I remember when The Game had came at Jay-Z, when The Game was telling Jay-Z he was too old to rap. And I remember Jay-Z coming back with a line like, last year alone I did 38 mil, something like that. I forgot the line. But in the 2000s, the conversation started where people were asking, at what age should you stop rapping? At what age are you too old to rap? And at that time, that was a pretty interesting question to be asked. Should artists cut it at a certain time? Listen, Paul has a comment. Rakim, that's right. Rakim has some new music coming out too. Shout out to Rakim. I'm looking forward to that Rakim album, yo. Thank you for that, Paul. I am looking forward to the Rakim album because I believe the Rakim album is produced by himself. So I believe Rakim is the one that's producing his music on his album. How did I miss that? Shout out to Paul. Paul, thank you for that. Thanks for reminding me. Rakim has music coming out as well. I know he has a few songs out already, but the album should be coming out pretty soon. I don't think it's out yet. Let me just check. Let me check title really quick. I don't think the Rakim album is out yet. But I've had my eye on that Rakim album. Yeah, it's not out yet. He only has a single out, Be Ill. That song is hard. Featuring Corrupt and Master Killer. That song is tough. That Be Ill. Oh, I love that joint. Shout out to Rakim. So, let's go back to the comment section. Iman has a comment. Harlem. Iman says, I heard Common drop something new. Yes, Iman. Common's album is called The Auditorium Volume 1. So this is the Common album, Iman. And it's pretty good. I listened to it today. I got a couple listens in. I listened to the album back to back today, Iman. It's a very mute album. It's not a banger like a banger. But we should expect that from Common. Common is a very laid back artist. The production seems pretty tight. He's using in a few of the songs, he's using some old samples in there as well too. So check it out, Common. The album, check it out, Iman. The album is called The Auditorium Volume 1. So like I was saying, that conversation started on when artists should stop rapping. Now, I like some of these new artists, some of them, but I think a lot of these new artists, there are a lot of new artists that are releasing music that I don't enjoy. Okay, I came up in an era in the 70s, 80s, and 90s where I'm listening to hip hop, and the artists that I grew up listening to really put music together, like can really rap, know how to have voice control, know how to put stories together and rap, know how to rhyme on a beat. Okay, so the era that I grew up in listening to artists put out music, to me, still to this day, I think that level is very, very high. So in the late 2000s, when some of these new artists started coming in and releasing music, especially when the internet started to buzz, I think the quality of music started to drop. Okay, so there was a void for me. Okay, there was a void that was there that I wanted good music, but not a lot of artists were putting out quality music. I know J. Cole came around. I was very happy when guys like J. Cole came around. There's a few artists I can't, off the top of my head, but that void, it wasn't filled. I wanted to get quality music in the 2000s, late 2000s, and I wasn't getting it from some of these new artists. So I would always go back to old school music. And here in 2024, even 2023, 2022, you have guys like Nas that's still putting out music, putting out quality music. You have some of the Wu-Tang Clan members still putting out quality music. You have guys like the Locks still putting out quality music. So you don't have to be an older artist and stop making music. Put out quality music. I'm not saying these older artists, they're all putting out good music. There's some of the stuff they're putting out where I'm like, yeah. But right now, I gotta say, for 2024, we're getting some good stuff this year, y'all. All right, so hit the comments. Let me know who has the best content right now from the legacy artists. Eminem has his new album out, The Death of Slim Shady. We got Diamond Onyx in the building. Shine bright like a diamond. Diamond Onyx is here. Talking Bars, a.k.a. Onslaught Tree. Jason, good to see you. Good to see you too, Diamond. Thanks for coming through. You know how we do. Thanks for stopping by. Diamond says hello to the room. Shout out to Diamond Onyx. She got her shit going on too. Diamond, man, send me the info so I can share your content on the channel. I want to boost your channel. I want to show you that. I want to show that love, Diamond. So send me the info. Let me know what's going on with your stuff. I know you're doing big things over there. All right. Shout out to Diamond. Hit that like button if you're here right now, y'all. Don't forget, y'all, if you want to support the channel, best way to support the channel is to pick up some of our merch. Our merch is on sale right now, $20 each for the tees. Hit us up, 16barshow@gmail.com to get your merch, all right? Legacy artists we're talking about tonight. Who has the best content, y'all? Who? Who has the best albums? Who has the best singles right now out of these artists? What do y'all think about the LL Cool J joint? I like the second one. I like this one right here. This is the one right here. I like this one. This one is called Passion. I like the Passion joint. The Passion joint is pretty cool. All right, who else we got? Y'all know I'm a big Ghostface fan. Set the Tone. Set the Tone is tough, y'all. All these years later, Ghostface is still dropping quality music. That Set the Tone album is tough. One of my favorites. Y'all know what my favorite is. I gotta tell y'all. But that Dog Pound album, man, we got. They got some joints on there, man. And my favorite song, my favorite color is blue. That's my joint. Where are the ladies though? Where are the Legacy ladies? Where are the Lil Kims? Where are the Foxy Browns? Where are they? Why is Foxy Brown not releasing new music? Foxy, where you at? I see Diamond Alex had a comment. Diamond says, "Hey yo, I never knew Kimmy was a Cancerian. Shout out to Lil Kim. Shout out to Diamond. Diamond says her birthday was 2 days ago. Shout out to Lil Kim. All right, Kim, put out some new music, Kim. You know we love you. Put out some new music. Let's hear what you got. Shout out to Diamond. Shout out to Iman. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Jody. Everybody in the chat right now. If you're here right now, drop a comment. Which of the Legacy artists that's dropping music right now is your favorite? Do-Rag Bleek. We got Spice One putting out new stuff. You know what? I haven't listened to the Spice One album yet. I downloaded it. I put it on my to-do list. So I'm going to take a listen to it tonight and listen to that Spice One. Paul has a comment. Paul says MC Light. That's right. MC Light has been dropping some videos. MC Light and Queen Latifah has a song out as well. Shout out to MC Light and Queen Latifah. I think the song is called King or something like that. Wait, hold up. I think it's called King. MC Light, hold up. I think the song is called King. Hold up, let me see. Hold up. Is a song with MC Light. Yes, King. MC Light and Queen Latifah have new music out. The song is okay. I'm not. Shout out to MC Light. Light, you know I love you. Queen Latifah, you know I love you. The song is okay. Okay, but I think MC Light is getting ready to release a new album as well. So y'all keep your eyes out for MC Light. Thank you for that, Paul. MC Light and Queen Latifah, King song is also out. Diamond Onyx says, yes, Rhapsody has new heat. Yes, Rhapsody has a new album, but I don't think we can call Rhapsody a Legacy artist. Okay, Rhapsody has an album out. It's a yellow album. Rhapsody, Please Don't Cry. That's the Rhapsody album. I've been listening to that too. Pretty relaxed album too. Rhapsody is another one of those artists that kind of like Common Sense, puts out very intelligent music, not too rah-rah, but pretty good content. So shout out to Rhapsody. I don't know if Rhapsody is a Legacy artist. I think Rhapsody came out maybe late 2000s, I want to say, but let me know. Triboro's in the chat. Shout out to Triboro. Triboro Gigolo says salute to 6. Y'all go follow Triboro's channel, man. That Ain't Rap. Is that what it's called? That Ain't Rap? I always get mixed up with Triboro's channel name, man. But it should be That Ain't Rap. Go check out Tribo's channel. Tribo Gigolo. Go check out his hip hop channel. We got it on our community page. All right, so go check out the community page. If you don't know the name of the channel, go follow his channel. All right, go tap in, go follow his content, listen to his content, watch his content. Shout out to Tribo Gigolo. Today we're talking about legacy artists. Who has the best content right now in 2024? Spice One has a new album out. Not one of my favorites, but your boy Kanye West. Vultures 1 is out. Kanye West has a new album out as well that came out in 2024. I think one of the best. Jason talked about this earlier. A lot of people are talking about this album right now. A lot of people are talking about this combination. People are talking about Nas and DJ Premier might be coming soon. People are talking about Rakim has new music out. But this one right here, Common Sense and Pete Rock, this is a very solid album, y'all. This is a very solid album. Pete Rock has been producing music since, as far as I remember, since the 90s. Okay, maybe the late 80s, 90s. Common Sense has been releasing music since the 90s. Legacy artists still dropping hot music. This might be the best album right now for 2024 when it comes to legacy artists. Y'all know who I'm going with. Y'all know I'm going with DPG. But that Common Sense and Pete Rock combination is pretty dope, yo. Diamond got a comment. Diamond says Sugar T has new music too. E40 sister. Shout out to E40. E40 is still dropping stuff. Oh, I didn't see the E40, Diamond. Let me check out the E40 joint. Hold up. Let me check out what E40 got. I missed that. I missed the E40 if you put out new music this year. Okay. So E40 has a new single, Turned Up, that came out this year. Okay. Featuring Paul Wall. Shout out to E40. Thank you for that, Diamond. Iman says salute. Tribo says LL about to drop his new one with Q-Tip in September. So yes, LL Cool J already has 2 singles out, y'all. He has that one with Rick Ross, but this is my favorite right now. This is my this one right here is my favorite from the LL joint. The joint with Rick Ross, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but not one of my favorites. But like Triborough says, album coming in September. Try has another comment. Try says, Dog Pound album is one of the best albums of the year. I've been telling y'all that all night long, that DPGC. I got the gang back together, man. Again, man, Snoop, I'm sorry, Snoop. I was dogging you out last year. I was dogging you out year before. You took over Death Row. You wasn't doing nothing with it. You told us you were gonna drop music. You told us you was gonna drop merch. You told us you was gonna bring everybody back together. I was mad you wasn't doing it. But in 2024, Snoop Dogg has came through, y'all. All right, shout out to the Lady of Rage. Lady of Rage is doing music again. She's on the Dog Pound album on the final track. I'm kind of mad at that, Snoop. We need some more Lady of Rage content, not just one song. At the end of the album, get ready some more music. But Snoop, again, I apologize for dogging you. I know you took your time to get it done, but what we're getting right now from Snoop and Death Row Records, this is what we need. The other thing we need right now, we need some of these groups to come together and put out quality content, y'all. I was watching a Snoop Dogg, not a Snoop. I was watching a Tupac. Listened to one of Tupac's albums, and Tupac was talking about how he wanted to unify the West and unify the East, and how he wanted to make his record label where he had tons of artists on there that were just making quality music. So I think we need that right now. We need some of these crews to come together, these legacy artists, and release quality music, okay? Let me go back to the chat. I'm gonna go back to Try. Tribro said Dog Pound album is one of the best albums this year. That's facts. That's facts. I'm loving that album right now. What else we got in the chat right now? We got Paul. Paul got a question. Paul says, waiting to hear Nas, Eminem, Busta, Snoop on the new LL Cool J album. He dropped the track list today. So Paul is saying that there's a song with Nas, Eminem, Busta, Snoop. Are they all on the album or are they all on one track? That'd be crazy. But I do think that LL has a lot of features on this album. Also, when Rakim put out his feature list, Rakim has a lot of features on this album coming out as well too. So let me go back to that. Paul says, waiting to hear Nas, Eminem, Busta, Snoop on the new LL Cool J album. He dropped the track list today. I'm gonna take a look at that track list. Thank you for that, Paul. Triborough says, I like the album cover. Which album cover, Try? Is it the Ghostface, or you're talking about the Pete Rock and CL Smooth, or you're talking about the Dog Pound album cover? All right, drop it in the comments. Try. Iman has a comment. Iman says, E40 got 50 albums. I never heard none of them, maybe one. No. Iman's not lying. E40 has a lot of albums out. Like E40, no. Iman is not joking, y'all. I know it sounds funny, but E40 does have a lot of albums. Okay? If we go to the E40 albums, okay? If we go to the E40 albums, listen, Iman is not joking, y'all. It sounds funny, but he has tons of albums. E40. Okay, so shout out to E40, man. Shout out to Iman, man. Iman is funny, yo. Iman says E40 got like 50 albums. I never heard none of them, maybe one. Shout out to E40 also. We got Emmanuel in the chat. Emmanuel, thanks for coming through. Emmanuel said, did you listen to the Eminem album? Do you rock with him? Okay. At the moment, I'm not into Eminem's music at the moment. I used to be an Eminem fan back in the 90s, early 2000s. I was rocking with Eminem, okay? But I think a lot of his stuff lately, maybe his last 3 albums or so, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his rapping style or if it's the content that he has in his music that I'm not rocking with. But lately, I've not been listening to Eminem's content. The Kamikaze album, okay. This new album, I haven't listened to it yet. I know it's out. I've only heard like maybe 1 or 2 songs off of there, but I have not listened to the entire Eminem album as yet. So Emmanuel, no. Currently, I'm not rocking with M like that right now. So I'm gonna take a listen to it. Hopefully next week when I get back on the chat, I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it. Triborough says, Lady of Rage was supposed to do an album with Primo before she got sick. Okay. Lady of Rage and Primo. Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Lady of Rage. I see she's doing a lot of things right now with Dog Pound, with Snoop Dogg, with Death Row Records. I want to see some more Lady of Rage. Thank you for that try. Diamond Onyx says 40 water, E40 in the building. Try has a comment. Try says, I got to hear the new M album. I'm hearing a lot of good reviews about it. Like I said earlier, guys, Eminem has a fan base. Okay, but one of the things about Eminem that I think resonated with people back in the days when Eminem was really, really hot, like, I think it was a vibe that really propelled Eminem to who he was back in the days. The things he thought about, the stuff he had in his albums about, and all the crazy stuff he used to say. I think that time in the world, people were kind of into that stuff. But I don't know if people are still into Eminem's music. I'm going to listen to the album, guys. I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you know what I think about it. But I think the vibe of Eminem's music, it's not clicking with the people like that, like it used to back in the days. But we'll see how the album does. But a lot of good stuff coming out, guys. Styles P is supposed to release a new album coming up soon. My boy Memphis Bleek. I'm really now interested to hear this whole Memphis Bleek album. When I first heard the first single, I was like, it's okay. The second single, okay, Bleek, okay. Now you got me, Bleek. Now you got me. All right, it's The Rock. All right. So I'm looking forward to listening to what a full album from Memphis Bleek is going to sound like. And like I said, there's a bunch of legacy artists dropping stuff right now. I know a lot of people really don't rock with him like that, but I think he drops interesting music. Uncle Murder has the Lenny Grant story that he released. Let me go to the chat, see what you got to say. Triborough has a comment. Triborough said, if it's bad, I'm done with M. He made a bunch of crap for the last couple of years. That's how I feel about Eminem, guys. That's how I feel about Eminem, how Try is speaking. Like, the last few albums from M, the content in his music, it just doesn't grasp me like it used to. Like, when Styles P, last 2 years, when Styles P was dropping Down Bag and G-Host, like, Styles P was dropping quality albums, y'all. Okay, Ghostface, when Ghostface was dropping the 12 Reasons to Die and all that stuff, Ghostface was dropping quality albums. All right, I know some of y'all were high on the Nas train with the 6 albums Nas released. I keep telling y'all, I kept telling y'all those albums are not going to get replay like that. And you listen now, nobody's playing those Nas albums, but it's still quality music Nas released. Okay, the King's Disease trilogy was quality. All right, the Magic trilogy was quality. It's not for me, okay? I'm still stuck in the 90s with the 90s Nas, okay? This new Nas, y'all can have him. But the albums he was releasing was still quality, okay? But there's some artists that's from that legacy era that should just stop making music. I'm not gonna call no names today, but there are a few artists from that era that I just think need to stop making music. But I think the Lenny Grant album was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting album. Who else we got? And like I said, we have the Kanye album. I don't think we can call J. Cole legacy. J. Cole came out around 2010, but that J. Cole album was pretty tough. Okay? So drop a comment in the comment section if you're now joining the stream. If you just joined us today, the chat is about legacy artists. I'm very happy to see these artists still releasing music, still releasing a high caliber of music. And again, I want to put this up before we get up out of here. I want to make sure I apologize to Snoop Dogg, because I think right now, out of everybody that's releasing music, out of those legacy artists, out of the Eminems, out of the Ghost Faces, the Wu-Tang guy, the Styles P, Jada, out of all those guys dropping new music, that Dog Pound album and what Snoop and DPG is doing with the East Siders and those guys, what they're doing right now, shout out to you, Snoop. You brought it back. You're releasing a whole bunch of videos. Snoop and Death Row has at least 5 or 6, maybe 7 videos out now for songs off of this album. All right, quality videos. They have some stuff where they're doing now. I don't know if you guys seen it, where you can lock onto the video and they're in the studio and you could actually control the camera, where you can go around the studio live and see who's in the studio. So merch, Snoop has a lot of merch right now, putting out Death Row merch, Snoop Dogg merch, Lady of Rage merch. Listen, out of all the guys right now putting out music, putting out content, putting out stuff, I think right now the Dog Pound, DPG, East Siders, Snoop Dogg, that whole Death Row camp, they're doing the biggest things right now. So shout out to them, man. I'm really happy to see Snoop Dogg come through on what he said he was going to do. I know I was dogging him out for a long time, but he really did started to put out a lot of content, which is really good content. I just wish that he would release that Mount Rushmore album that they released. I don't think that album is available. It was only available as like a NFT album. So I hope they re-release that album. The album he did with Too Short and E40 and I think Ice Cube. Re-release that for Snoop. I would love to see that. All right. Some more comments in here. Iman has a comment. Iman says, "Do you think that Nas' Primo album will be his last?" No. I think Nas is going through a phase. Now listen. If you were around in the 90s and the early 2000s, there was a time when I believe Nas's mother or somebody's family was kind of sick. So Nas actually took kind of a hiatus from hip hop. And even when he did come back, he really wasn't dropping music at a consistent rate like some of the other guys at that time. So I think that there was a time when Nas kind of built up a lot of music, but just didn't put it out. And what Nas is going through right now is like he's going through his second childhood right now, where he still feels young, he still looks good. I think he still has the mental capacity to put together great content. So Nas has been one of those artists that's consistently putting out music, y'all. And I think that he still has, I think that there was a time that he didn't really rap or didn't put out music. And I think he's making up for that now. So Iman, I don't think Nas is going to stop right now. I think Nas is going to keep putting out music for maybe the next 5 years. And another thing that's important about the legacy artists is that some of the legacy artists really didn't get paid what they were supposed to get paid back in those days. Okay, back in the days, record labels were getting the bigger piece of the pie. The Def Jams, the Interscopes, the record label was getting the 95% of the pie, and the artist was getting that 5%. And you look at how artists are releasing music now. Nas is releasing everything on Mass Appeal. He's releasing his music on Mass Appeal. He has his movies he's doing on Mass Appeal. He has TV shows on Mass Appeal. He has all his restaurants. So his stock, Nas' stock is through the roof right now. So anything he does right now, the majority of the money is coming back to him. So I don't think Nas is going anywhere, Iman. I think this is the best time right now for these artists to put out music, because if they put out music now the right way, they will actually get the bigger percentage of the revenue, opposed to back in the days when they weren't getting that money. So I think a lot of artists are putting out stuff now because they can really make money now, because they don't need those big industries behind them anymore. They can do all their production, or they can bring in somebody and produce with them. They don't got to go to the record label to clear this and clear that. So Iman, I don't think Nas is going anywhere. I think DJ Premier is still in his peak, so I don't think Premier is going anywhere either. So we're going to see Nas and Primo stuff. It's going to come through. It's going to happen. And we're going to see Primo doing a lot of other stuff too. So thank you for that comment, Iman. Harlem is in the building. Diamond Onyx says, Rage. Yep, she too. Shout out to the Lady of Rage, man. I love the Lady of Rage. I always loved her when I first heard her. It's good to see her back on DPG, back on Death Row Records. It's good to see her out there still performing. She still looks good. She still has her Afro puffs. Shout out to Rage. We need the album. I think somebody mentioned in the comments that Rage has an album coming out soon. So looking forward to that. Tribor has a comment. Tri says, Snoop is promoting the Dog Pound album the right way. I heard next year they're going to tour for the 30th anniversary of Dog Food. Shout out to the Dog Food album, one of my favorite albums from Dog Pound, man. Might be my favorite album, their first album, all right? Triborough says, Nas is in his golden years, giving us the best hip-hop at 50 years old. He has inspired the other legends like Rakim, LL, Dog Pound to put out quality music. That could be true, y'all. Because, yeah, that's I like that. I like that. Because Nas has been consistent with his music. Okay, but I gotta say, guys, still to this day, for the last 20 years. 20 years, what we in? 2024? Okay. Last 15 years. My favorite album in the last 15 years by a legacy artist is still Styles P, G Host. I love the Styles P, G Host album. If you haven't listened to the album, go listen to it. Styles P put that out maybe 5, 6 years, a while ago. But one of my favorite elder rapper album, G Host from Styles P. Shout out to Styles P. Y'all, don't forget, man, if y'all want to support the channel, best way to support the channel, pick up one of our tees. T-shirts are on sale right now. 16 bars tees. All tees are $20. You want to support 16 bars. Best way to support us is pick up some merch for the summer. All right? Everything is on sale right now. Hit us up on 16barshow@gmail to cop your merch. Hit the comments. Drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget, tomorrow is Saturday. We got another video coming out in the Versus series. You don't want to miss this one. Go back and check yesterday's video, Throwback Thursday. That boy Jay-Z going in on Nas. Go check out that video if you missed it. And keep on looking out, man. Every Thursday, every Friday, every Saturday, we got videos coming out. All right? Thank you all for joining the stream. It's your boy on Saw Tree.